Okay, I am back. Oh, this is a band-aid right here. I scratched myself. So, I haven't posted the other part. It'll probably be posted with this one. It is 8:49, and I posted around like 1. So, here is the stories. So, just give me a second. Eat my taffy. I'm drunk. Don't worry, the things I'm gonna say are completely accurate. So, let me think. Let me gather my thoughts. So I said, winter. There was a little bit of truth to what Candace said about meeting Will's dad. Okay, let me explain it. They were in elementary school, and according to Candy, he was a loser. How do you, Candy, listen to me, okay, listen to me. How do you judge a preschooler for the rest of their life? Okay? And honestly, I think you were the loser and he bullied you. And you just can't let it go. Who holds a grudge from elementary school? Hell, I don't even remember my bullies' names. Like, how pathetic. I'm sorry. You just... You're pathetic. You really are. So I'm very sorry, Will and Winter. I'm very sorry because apparently she is saying that a person that is like my brother, his father in kindergarten was a loser. I'm sorry, I can't take anything this lady says seriously. So I was going through my mom's phone and seeing the things she posted, or things that she sent to my mom. So either she's like digging for information, which is funny because she accused my mom of the same thing, because my mom's like, keep him, I don't want him. And then she's like, oh my god, fishing for information, LOL. I'm like, why do you contact me and Ashley then? Because you're fishing for information. You're like, is your dad here? Your dad's there, isn't he? Like, stop it. You are a fucking narcissist. You project so goddamn bad. It's redonkulous. Also, by the way, we went to Mick's office. It was a great time. And me and my mom both got men to flirt with us. So, you know. And also, you admitted how ugly you looked, which is funny to me. You really did. You're like, I know what I look like. I'm not that pretty. No, bitch, you ugly. I know stories that my mom said when you guys were all teenagers. Her and Sherry would get all the men, and you would get their sloppy seconds. So sad. And that's why you're a whore. Also, I do not believe that you were ever pregnant. That's what you post on or sent to my mom a bunch of times, because your meth womb cannot produce any more children. And I believe the reason why you cannot have any children is because God looked at how you raised Dylan and was like, oh yeah, no, this can't happen again. So he made you keep on having miscarriages because you're not allowed to have more children. God says so. Not that I know what God says, but I'm pretty sure God would hold my handbag while I beat the shit out of you. All I'm saying is you ain't going where the rest of us are going. And if I do end up in hell with you, I'll ask Satan if I could be your personal tormentor. So stop hating on people just because they're better than you. Better yourself, okay? See, if I actually seen you try to better yourself, I'll be like, oh, well, okay. See, because I don't really, like, it's not that you're with my dad. It's that you betrayed my mom, wrecked a family, and betrayed me and my siblings. We trusted you. We trusted you. That's what happened. That's why we hate you. And that's why I don't give up about Dee Dee. Okay, I don't give a crap about her. Partly because she's not interested in him, I don't think. And I think that's funny because that's karma. And you know what's your karma? Getting ditched by Troy. That's your karma. Yes, that is. Because you're going to be high and dry and all alone someday. And I can't wait, because I'm going to just drive up in there and be like, hi, are you alone? Bitch, I got so many great men. What have you got? A paralyzed dude. Poor guy, he can't even run away. I bet you paralyzed him on purpose so he couldn't run. But no. So here's the people I've been with. And I only slept with 2 of them, so don't call me a whore. But honestly, if you do, I'm going to take that as a compliment, because at least people want to have sex with me. Anyways, I've been with my first boyfriend. Actually, no, not my first boyfriend, but I've been with my first boyfriend in high school, but I haven't really been with him. We just held hands. We were in high school and we were both like, oh my god, this is weird. And then we just stayed friends afterwards because it was just weird. That's when we both realized that we were bisexual and that we wanted the same gender. And then I have not had a girlfriend yet, but I would not be opposed to having or sleeping with. I don't do romance. Then I was with my boyfriend Weston for a year, and he had a net worth of $5 million, 3 properties, and 9 cars. Because Ashley didn't get a birthday present from her dad because he's a piece of trash, that's why I call him Trash Man, he bought my sister $200 worth of presents at the mall, just because. This man was a nice man. He asked me to marry him, and I was like, no, I don't really want marriage. That's why we broke up. I broke it up with him because I did not want marriage. There we go. That's how that ended. Not that I was dumped or anything like that. We still talk. I still have his number. I still text him. He still texts me. I give him advice on how to, like, do certain things with his children because his children are autistic. See? Anyways, so the second guy I was with, it was one night stand, or the third guy I was with was a one night stand, and he was a pilot, and he was hot. My god. Ugh. And funnily enough, the next day Troy left me a voicemail saying, you're a whore. It doesn't matter if you're a virgin. You want to have sex and have babies one day, so that makes you a whore. And I'm just like, little does he know. And I found that funny. Still have his number, still text him up anytime he's in Fargo. Yeah. My god, that guy is a fine man. And then fuck, I have a lot of men that wanted to date. There was another guy on social media, but I was kind of scarred by all the relationships and stuff that, you know, whatever, you know, what you did to us, you know. So now I have commitment issues. Thanks, Candy and Troy. That's great. Anywho, yeah, I'm drunk, so I'm animated. I'm just like, it's the only way I can find happiness. Me and my mom went to mix, and then this older man came and flirted with mom. He was like, oh yeah. He was good looking too. I'm an old man. So I'm just like, yeah, there's a lot of good guys. The bartender, great man right there. The bartender, what do you call the girl ones? Like a bartenderess? Wait, that's the waitress. What do you call them? She was beautiful. I wanted to be like, here's a tip, $5. Here's my number, 2 is a tip. I didn't know she was gay. I didn't want to one night stand. Anywho, another update that I have that's going on with my life is I am in the process of writing my book. It's going great. I got all the chapters lined out. So, first chapter has 19 poems in it. 19 gosh darn poems. It doesn't matter though, because I'm taking my time with this, because I already got offers from different publication companies to publicize my book, but I don't know if I'm going to go down that route because of how I don't know how much it'll cost. I mean, I know I'm good at writing poems. I'm just great at them. So yeah, it is called Snapshots of a Broken Home, and it has 5 chapters. First chapter is Rage and Vengeance. Second chapter is that was the second chapter. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Okay, first chapter was called Denial and Grief, Rage and Vengeance, Numbness and it's not coming to my head because I'm drunk. Dude, I can't even remember. It's my own book and I can't remember the chapters. It's Memories. Sorry. That took me an awful long time for my own book. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. So, Numbness and Memories, and then there is Justice and Pride. So it is my story. It is almost like a autobiography of like poem written autobiography basically, and it is just, it's great. I don't know how to promote it because I don't have many people on YouTube, but spread the word around. I don't expect Candace to, because she'll be salty because her book never got published. Ashley just texted me. What?